Well, hello. Today I'm going to try some new colors that I have yet to try. So I am going to start out with the Refresh Rose Water. This stuff is amazing. Not only can you use it as just a refresher, you can use it as a toner. You can use it on sunburns, bug bites, even a cleanser. Actually, I've read where you can use it to cleanse. So with this, I'm going to just start. You just start with just a little bit of spritzing on your face. The smell is absolutely amazing. Excuse my hair, a little bit of flyaways. I'm going to just kind of let that dry up. And then we're going to continue with the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. This is a must-have. This is what sets all your makeup. You only need a pea-size amount. Takes forever to screw the cap back on. And you're going to rub this all over your face, your eyes. It also reduces large pores, fills in any fine lines, makes your makeup go on smoother. This will actually make your makeup stay on all day as well. Makes your face feel phenomenal. Alright. And like my first video, I did my eyes first, and I'm going to try to do that again. I'm just not used to doing my eyes first. And I've got a couple new colors that I'm dying to try, and I'm actually going to use one of our cream shadows and two of our pigment shadows. So I'll be doing 3 different colors today. So the Splurge cream shadow that I'm going to use today is called Noble. It's kind of like a purpley gray sparkly. So I'm excited to use that. That's the first one I'm going to get started with. So I'm just going to kind of mix it up a little bit. This stuff looks beautiful. Alright, so here we go. Ooh. And you really only need to like pat it on, it looks like. You don't really need to like, you know how you do the brushes like this. If you just pat it on, it seems to be going on really smooth. And I'm actually going to try to just, I don't know, I'm a little strange. I like to try different things. So I'm only going to put it on part of my eyelid. I know that's weird, right? What's this girl gonna do? Well, we'll just find out. We're gonna do this together. Oops, I got a little bit. I don't know why I'm always so trying to get it right next to my lash line when I'm going to be putting eyeliner on anyways. So let me just do one eye for right now, because I want to see if this is going to work. If not, I got my shine wipes right here, which this takes off anything, even takes off magic marker. I'm not brave enough at this point to write on my face with magic marker, but I have seen it done. So this stuff is amazing. So let's see how this turns out. I may have to use this. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to be doing 1 cream shadow and 2 pigments. So the pigments that I'll be doing will be Flirty and Curious. Let's go ahead and do Flirty. That's a lighter purple. And I'm going to do that on the other half of my eye. Hopefully the two works well together. If not, we'll be wiping it off, but I'm pretty sure I can get it to work out. Because makeup's makeup, and you can always make makeup look good, whether you think you messed it up or not. Somebody may always love it. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. little bit more of this cream shadow. That's the best part about makeup. You can just play with it. You don't like it? Wash it off. It's not the end of the world and it's not permanent. Now remember, these cream shadows do dry to a powdery finish. That's why they do work pretty well with the pigments. I'm going to set this down here for a second, and I'm gonna do my second eye. I feel weird just doing one eye. I usually do the first process on one eye, then the first process on the second eye. But this I really like this color. This noble color is like, ooh, glitzy. I don't know, why does my nose always run when I start to put my makeup on? Excuse me. Just crazy. I think it's chill. It's a little cold here today. It's been raining for a few days in a row, which I do not like, but farmers are loving it for their crops. Alright, so let's go back to the Flirty, which is the loose pigment color. It's a light shimmery. See, now it looks better on this side than it does the other side. What is going on? Maybe I didn't get it that much. Maybe it's just the reflection that makes it look different. And I guess you just blend it just a little bit. You don't want that line there. It shows you doing half and half. You just kind of want it to like go together. Okay, well, I might leave that out here. Now, I don't know about you, but I always have this, like an old rag towel that I just kind of wipe my brushes off on, just to clean it for the next color. I am not sure what anybody else does, but I do that. Okay, I am going to use Curious. Well, let's see, this might be a little bit whiter than what I wanted, but we'll just see here. Well, it's not too bad. I probably should have went with Sexy. Sexy is a little bit more champagne-ish looking color, I would say. I like this color too. I mean, I would say if I were asked which one I use more, I probably use Sexy a lot more than I do Curious for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm always, again, my stuff doesn't shake out very well. And remember, I don't know if you watched my first video, I had said that I'm not used to doing my eyes first. I'm always used to doing my, you know, my foundation and stuff first. But it does end up coming together. I have tried it a few times, doing my eyes first. It does come together. Once you start putting your foundation on, it does make your eyes seem to pop. Well, see, you see me rubbing off. I've got a few of this Curious that has flaked down on my cheeks, and that's another reason why they recommend doing your eyes first, because you can go ahead and take one of your Clean Shine wipes and wipe, dab it off. It may not come off, you don't want to like wipe it off because you'll be wiping off your primer, but that's another good reason to start with your eyes first. Like I said, it took me a little bit to get used to doing that because, like I said, to me it's weird. I don't feel, I don't know, I just feel weird. Sorry, I'm just going to go back and put just a little bit more in the corners here. I just love this cream shadow. Again, this stuff is called Noble. I don't know if you can see it, but it is like a purpley gray with some little shimmers in here. Just gorgeous. Alright, so I think I'm done with the eyeshadows. So that was Splurge Cream Noble and Pigment Color Flirty and Pigment Color Curious. I am also going to be using our black eyeliner, pencil liner, which is called Perfect. That's the color, it's called Perfect. Let's see how this goes together. Now this is, I think it's water resistant and smudge proof. And these are pretty much just like any other eye pencil. You can sharpen them. When you get it, it doesn't look like you can sharpen it, but yes, you can sharpen it. This is a, you know, a unique sharpener, which is really cool. It comes in a little carrying case, but it has this little tool right here that you can use to clean out the excess that gets stuck there, like many of us so have. You know, I used to use Q-tips and toilet paper, but this is a cool little handy dandy thing to get. I think it's $7. Totally worth it. But yes, you can sharpen these as well as the lip pencils. Like I said, these are water resistant and smudge proof. I hope the lighting is a little bit better today. And my 3-year-old is finally sleeping, so hopefully he will not wake up and sabotage this video. The last video wasn't that bad, but hopefully I'll get better at doing all of this stuff and I can figure out how to edit videos and see how smooth this stuff goes on? It's just like, it's just awesome. Boy, I got a lot of sparkle on my face. That's okay. The older I get, the more sparkle I like. But I think that's a given for everybody in my age bracket. We like sparkle. Alright. It is now time for the Fabulous 3D Fiber Lashes, which you see my lashes are not that great. Wait till you see me with this stuff on. So you've got your gel here, which is like a mascara, but it is really a gel. And then you've got your fibers here that you apply on. So it's a 3-step process. You apply the gel, the fibers, and then the gel again to make it all set. Or if you want to keep applying the fibers to get a more longer lash, you can. I mean, I just do it just until I think it looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the gel. Make sure you try to get all of your little lashes. And this is a tinted gel. This is in black. I think you can get brown if I am correct. I have always just liked black. I think it just makes everything pull together. Alright, so I think I've gotten all my lashes. Go ahead and do these fibers. And bam, look at that. Look at these gorgeous lashes that I have now. You see the eyes coming together? Now you wait till I get my foundation and lipstick on and blush on. So I'm going to let that just sit because I have to go back with the gel and put it back on to do the final setting. So I'm going to go ahead and do this eye and get all those lashes. Okay, here comes the fibers. Now I don't know if you saw that. I had some loose fibers. You can always roll this in your hand to pack the fibers back down if it becomes loose. Look at that, I've got lashes. Lovely, lovely, beautiful lashes. Now, if I didn't have anything else, if I did not have time to do makeup, I know I said this in my last video, my must-haves, if I go out of the house with absolutely my face not done, I have to have at least mascara and eyeliner on. But it really doesn't take that long. And you can see some of the fibers fell down on my face here. I don't know if you can see it. They're fibers. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to seal the deal here. Seal it with the gel. Get any strays. And I'm going to put some on my bottom lash. I might try putting the fibers on my bottom lash. We'll just see how that turns out. Whoa. Pretty snazzy. Okay, well, I've got to go back and set that bottom one. See, you got lashes for days with this stuff. This stuff is absolutely amazing. Oh. Okay, let's put the gel on the bottom. See, I messed up a little bit. But that's okay. We can fix that. Okay, this is why you... Oh, see, I had some loose one. I have a loose one right there. You just push that back right into it and just kind of roll it in your hand for it to get back on the little wand thing. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and seal these. Boy, I've just had a lot of stuff on my face today. Take this here and try to get this there. All right, my eyes look good. At least look at those lashes. All right, so that was the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Like I said, this stuff is awesome. This is also a must-have. Because look, you couldn't see my eyelashes before, and you see them for miles. Alright, so now it's time to do my foundation. So right now I have the lightest color, which is called Scarlet. You want to make sure you shake it up. You want to empty the beaker out first, because it is a mineral foundation, so they do tend to separate a little bit. So give it a good shake. I am going to put a little bit of our Beachfront Body Bronzer in with my mascara, yeah, that would make sense, in with my foundation, just because it is summertime and I do have more color, and I do not have the next step up, which is Organza. That's the next shade up for me. I don't have that color yet. So I'm going to add our Beachfront Body Bronzer. This is washable, so this is not the one that doesn't wash off. So this washes off. So this is just going to give me a little bit more of a little bit tinted color, overall sun-kissed look, so to speak. So with that, I'm going to take my liquid foundation brush. There's a little recess, I don't know if you can see it, a little recessed area in there. I'm just going to put a little bit of dab. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to put this back over here. And then I'm going to put a few drops of my liquid foundation, which they call Liquid Gold, and it really is amazing. That was one of the first things that caught my eye. I kept seeing all these Facebook posts about this Liquid Gold foundation, and I've watched videos and I'm like, whoa, this stuff is awesome. So I wanted to try it. So I have the Beachfront Body Bronzer in the middle, which is, that's in actually the color Sunset. So that's the lightest color for the body bronzer. I'm pretty light, so and then I've got the Scarlet around. So I'm going to go ahead and put a few blotches here and there. Oh, I should have put a few. I have some blemishes. I should have used some concealer, but we're already a little bit past that point. You could probably go back and do it before you put. No, I always like to put a press powder on after this to set it in, so you could do your concealer at that time too. Oh, I've got some dry skin in my hair. That's always wonderful. Okay, well, whatever. I'm human. We have issues. So you want to make sure you always blend it up in your hairline. You don't want to have any funky lines going on in your face. And I'll try to just blend in half of my face so you can see. You see the eyes already popping. Compared to this side, this eye is already popping with my mascara and those beautiful eyeshadows. Now, I always do a little bit up behind my ear just because, I don't know, I'm weird. I like to do a little bit up behind my ear, and you always want to get under your jawline. But this stuff is simply amazing. It goes on pretty smoothly. This brush is amazing. And this brush is for the liquid foundation. I have seen people use, I think it's their, not their blusher brush, I don't remember what it's called, the Powder Puff, the bigger brush. But with this one, you can get along your eye, under eye, you can get along your nose, all of those areas pretty easy without, you know, like the Powder Puff brush is pretty big. Alright, so I'm blending that in so you can see the difference. from one side to the other. It looks whitish gray, and this side actually it looks like I have some color. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the rest of this. Now I know I didn't put that much beachfront bronzer in here, but it looks like I have a ton of color, which is absolutely great. But yeah, all you gotta do is keep blending. It's making my eyes pop like it's supposed to. Maybe it's just the sun. Okay, so I'm gonna keep blending this in. Oh, I look a little orangey for some reason. I don't know. Actually, I don't. I think it's just the light reflecting in my mirror that's giving me that weird look. But I think it's all gonna come together. You'll see. I'm gonna look beautified here. Look at my eyes are just popping, and I do not have everything done, but look at my eyes. They look awesome. Just make sure you blend this all very good. I should say in the Beachfront Body Bronzer, there is a little bit of shimmer, so that might be why I'm like, ooh, it looks a little shiny, but there is a little shimmer in it. Okay, so I think I got this pretty well mixed up, or blended, I should say. Now I'm going to go ahead and use our Mineral Touch press powder. Now I have that in Organza. Normally they recommend you use the same press powder as your liquid foundation, so I use the Scarlet liquid foundation. They recommend you use the Scarlet press powder, but like I said, that's a little bit light for me right now, so Organza is the next step up. Plus I just put that bronzer in with my foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and this just sets everything. And I'll show you something at the end if I remember with the rose water, because you can spritz your face after you're all done putting your makeup on. You can spritz your face with the rose water, and that also sets your makeup as well. It is very, very versatile. A lot of our stuff is versatile. The eyeliners you can use as lip liners, vice versa. Even some of these pigment colors, you can do something and put some of this in your hair for colors. I will have to find out exactly what you do, but you can use little strips of it and put it in your hair, and little streaks, I should say streaks in your hair of color. You know, something fun to do. Little pop of color here and there. Alright, so I think I've got that done. So it's kind of a little bit of a matte finish, which I like. Now the liquid foundation does dry to a powdery finish, but I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. You cannot go wrong with this stuff. Like I said, I always try to blend my neck. I think it's okay. It doesn't look too bad. Alright. So let's go ahead and do a little blush. I am going to be using Sweet. I like this stuff, and you know, you don't need very much. I usually just do one dab in it and swirl it around in the cup in any axis. You don't really need a lot. Not a whole lot. Oh, there's this fly in my hair. Shoo fly. Don't bother me. Now you can go in. Okay, that's enough. Now you could go in with your powder puff brush with a little bit more of your, here, I can do it here. This is not a unique brush, but it's what I got right now. But you can go back in with your powder, pressed powder, and just kind of blend it. You don't want to hide it too much. Just kind of blend it in. If you know, just like that. That doesn't look too bad, does it? Alright, so I have been trying to contemplate on what to do with my lips. Now, I got this gorgeous lipstick in the mail from my friend's party, which is called Pretentious. I don't know how well it goes with this, but I really like that lipstick that came in my Defend Innocence kit yesterday. But I was thinking that maybe I could, and this one was called Sittin' Pretty. I do have a purple eyeliner. This is not the one that came in the Defend Innocence kit, but this one is called Passionate. It is purple. Purple. I was going to try this because I really kind of liked it. Oh, I need to sharpen this, but it will still work. So let's go ahead. Now this is a lot darker than that other one. I know some of you are like, Heidi, you are crazy. You wearing purple lipstick, purple eyeliner. Now again, my lips are a little dry. I do apologize. It'll still look good though. I promise you. You can see the dryness right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the Sittin' Pretty on. I just like this look. I don't know how well it goes with this lipstick. I just wish my lips weren't so darn dry. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe we can mix a little bit and see. Oh, whoa. Oh no, I kind of like that too. Well, what do you think? Looks okay? Now, like I was saying before, you can take this rose water and you can just spritz your face. And it also sets in your makeup. This stuff is wonderful. So today I used the 3 eye creams. I used the Cream Shadow Noble and the 2 pigments, Flirty and Curious. I also used the Beachfront Body Bronzer in Sunset. I used my Liquid Gold Foundation in Scarlet. Absolutely cannot forget the Glorious Face and Eye Primer. This is actually a must. This is, if you, how do I say this? If you don't want to try anything else, you should try this. This stuff is amazing. You don't even have to put foundation on over it. You can just put pressed powder on over it. But this is what sets your makeup. This is what makes your makeup stay on all day long. This minimizes your pores. It will take away any shine that you have. It makes your face feel like silk satin. I mean, it's amazing. This is a must-have. I also used our 3D Lash Mascara, our 3B Fiber Mash Mascara. God, tongue-tied. It's 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, which I have amazing lashes, as you can see. You saw before I put it on. It's awesome. I did use the black eyeliner, which is called Perfect. I did use my cream brush for the Splurge Cream, and I did use my deluxe brush for the 2 mineral pigments colors. I used my eyeliner Passionate as a lip liner, and we were a little bit skeptical, so I used 2 lipsticks. I used the Sittin' Pretty from the Defend Innocence bundle, and I used Pretentious. I think it looks good. You know, I like to be different. You know, I don't know about you. I don't like to look like everybody else. You know, you can ask my family. I'm always different. I always like different things, too. I don't know if that makes me weird or what. But yeah, and we used the Younique blusher in Sweet. Well, that's upside down, sorry. In Sweet. So if you're interested in any of the products, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I'm very new to this company. I'm loving all of their products that they have so far that I've been able to try. Shoot me a question, shoot me an instant message, or, you know, I will make sure I include my contact information above the video and in the comments as well. But thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please share my video with your friends. Add your friends to my page. And hopefully we can get everybody on this unique ride. This stuff is awesome stuff. My makeup's going to last all day long. But I thank you again for taking your time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.